Oh.
During the run through the streets of the city, the woman explains that she is named Amelie Barrett, and that her husband she is married to is Allergast Barrett, and they have 2 children, little Aaron and baby Vera, and also, of course, the loyal family dog Petrol. She explains while the party runs through the streets that that when the goblins attacked, little Aaron actually witnessed the attack, and he saw the goblins quite literally sort of kill and maim in the center square. Saloro actually notices that he probably was one of the boys listening to his stories. He has, when he returned alive and well from the festival, he started complaining about nightmares, and that there was a closet goblin in his room trying to eat him, basically. And yesterday, Allergast, the father, threatened to make Aaron sleep in the woodshed if he couldn't learn to be a man and stop talking about this nonsense and sleep through an entire night without crying or telling wild stories. And she also tells the party that this night they didn't go to their son to sort of soothe his night terrors, arguing that he needs to sort of learn to fight through them to make them disappear. But then suddenly his scream turned shrill, and this wasn't just nightmares. And when they rushed in, they did indeed see something sit on the bed, basically tearing at the boy, trying to hurt him, or trying to eat him, or trying to kill him. The family dog was dead by the stairs. And at this, the father of the house, Allergast, flew into a rage and basically charged at the creature. And at this point, Amelie was grabbed by panic, took the kids and ran, basically frantically out to the streets, trying to find help. She leads the party back to their house, and when the party arrives, the house is eerily silent. There is some fires inside, casting a sort of a dim light over the place, but it is completely silent.
Is the door still left open from where she obviously stormed down?
Yes.
And Saloro, without preamble, will storm in, like robe and cloak fluttering behind him.
All right.
Roldar will barge in front and get his shield and stuff equipped.
The first thing you see when you enter the house is the family dog, Petal, lying quite dead on the ground. Something has cut its throat quite viciously. You also see the body of a man at the bottom of the stairs, him also quite dead.
Is there anything Alvyn can see that isn't quite as obvious as corpses and blood? Like looking around in the room.
Not really from where he's standing. The room is quite dark. It seems he does notice that this down here seems to be a pile of fruit, apple or potatoes or something. Seems to be sort of disturbed. There are some sort of rumbled out on the floor over here.
This is a staircase?
It's a staircase leading upwards.
Okay. And Saloro will say, alright, we're looking for little cubby holes, passageways behind logs, or behind food, or inside a fireplace, or anything stupid somewhere small.
Alvyn will equip his crossbow and check.
Oh jeez.
Something is.
That was
What?
an interesting sound, wasn't it, everyone?
It's Mega Man boss, Sheepman.
Yeah,
Although
that's
actually was a sheep, wasn't there?
Yeah.
What happened?
You're fine
Yeah?
now. It was just a curious.
I'm fine. Okay.
Yeah, you're just a curious sound. That's all.
Yes, the father looks like he something has completely ripped the man limb from limb.
Are any of the doors here opened?
No.
Okay.
It is quite a gruesome sight.
Sorry, did you hear what I said before, or was I just making noises?
It was just making noises. Go ahead and say what you were going to
Okay,
say.
I was trying to say that I want to check out the apple pile after seeing that something has disturbed it.
Okay. All right.
Take care not to cause any damage to the house while we're here.
Arenoss, make a perception check, please.
Also, Erevan will call over to Arenoss and stuff, just that also means limiting your acid and fire.
Yes.
All right, Alvyn. Let's see, you... Oh, yeah. When you approach the pile of fruits and vegetables, you do see them move.
Alvyn will somewhat turn to Erevan and in a whispering voice. So, actually, no. Alvyn will just turn around to Erevan and say, "Apples don't usually move, do they?" And then step away from the apples.
No, they don't. Erevan will go towards it with his sword out. Remember?
Yep.
And just watch it to see if he can see it move again.
So Arenoss will watch this thing.
Okay.
See if he
The
can see
armoire.
anything. Right. He doesn't see anything there, or?
No.
Alright.
Yes, as I said, something has happened to the father. Roldar notices that he is butchered almost, quite viciously. It's a real gruesome sight.
Are these stairs up or down?
Up.
Saloro
okay.
moves over to tap Alvyn on the shoulder and gesture him to move backwards. Go back, go back.
Erevan will also call over to Roldar.
Back a
Any
little
idea?
Move back a little bit more. So Saloro will stand here, and let me see here. Saloro's going to go ahead and do an attack.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and get my drawing utensils out. Let's see, this is going to be a close blast 3.
A quick interruption. Can I prepare an attack while not in combat?
You can basically say that you're very cautious, like you.
Yeah.
Saloro is going to be casting Thunderwave on that entire section.
Okay.
We go ahead. Thunderwave the apples, everyone.
Erevan's a master at this effect.
Also, could I get my Thunderslam back?
Yes.
Oh, and my icy terrain is gone as well. After I made some things happen.
All right. The thunderslam explodes into the apples, and you hear the scream of something flying through the air and landing with a thump against the wall, and basically apples flying everywhere.
What? Aha.
All right. Initiative.
Everyone except me gets a +2.
All right.
I was checking the rules, and actually I don't get the +2 because it's already included in my initiative.
Oh, okay. But in that case, yeah, this black blade here was pushed 4 squares even further into the wall. Yes! 28 visions?
Is that max?
That means I rolled a 20, and I got my +6, and I got your +2. Suck it down!
Nothing's
I-
moving before.
I think Roldar is kind of still looking at the corpse. He's heard the explosion. He felt the blast of wind. He's still looking at the corpse.
Apple bits flying everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Roldar might just be eating one of the apples.
He's like, oh, snack.
All right. Let's see here. Saloro. You may act.
Yay! Oh shit, color vanished. Why you take away my color, Java? There we go. Well, let's see here. As the first attack, well, say I can do a standard action and then I'll see whether I want to spend my other action point. Let's go ahead and do a burst effect covering Well, I suppose the first thing I should actually do is the icy terrain. That'll be fine. Burst 1 within 10 squares, so I suppose it's actually just going to cover that. So it'll just hit the wall in that aspect. Goblin ice everywhere! Whee! And go ahead and pull up icy terrain to use and target on this creature. Dun da da da! And attack! Please.
Oh,
Thanks.
Jesus.
10 cold damage. On that. Still not bloodied. Alright then. Saloro will burn his action point. So. And then we're going to go ahead and cast Cloud of Daggers on that center tile that the creature is standing on. So I will go ahead and give that a different color. There. Come on.
Is he prone now?
Yeah, he's definitely prone. Yep. Courtesy of being knocked down by icy terrain. And let's see what the Cloud of Daggers has to say. 10 force damage. Suck it down. So Saloro here has this pretty effect. Bits and apple are showering all around him after, he thunder waves the apples. Ah! The creature falls out, looks around all rapidly, and Saloro, without further preamble, is like, aha. And with a rapid amount of speed, Saloro breathes a bit of cold. The goblin slips, falls down with another cry, and then a wave of ethereal daggers swarms out of Saloro's hands, coating the goblin, repeatedly stabbing it.
This sounds like a pinball machine. I think you should have got an extra ball for all of that.
Bonus. And then as a move action, Saloro will actually end up not using the full move. He'll back up to cover this door. That ends his turn.
Alvyn?
Okay, I guess I will just... I do have combat advantage because he has not acted yet, but prone is -2 to range attack, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
But the bonuses and abilities will just cancel each other out, yeah. Boom!
I can't see what I did because my map tool...
You can't see the roll, but it did kill it.
Yeah, he is dead. Oh, there we go, there it is. Oh, he slowed until death.
Describe.
Alvyn was definitely prepared that something or someone might pop out of the apples. He did see apples scattered on the floor and he did see movement. So he pulled out his crossbow, already aiming at the pile of apples. And after stepping a few steps away, after Saloro told him to, he was still aiming at where he saw the most movement. So as soon as the goblin popped out, he was already taking aim and ultimately killing the goblin pretty much very quickly and efficiently.
All right. Fantastic. Let's see here.
Well, that was quick.
19 other goblins show up in the party. So, the DM is busy back there, so we don't know. He's like, that encounter was too easy. Copy, paste.
Dragon. All right. Yes, the party is enjoying... I'm fixing initiative. The party is enjoying its victory, but... that is not all, when suddenly...
tumbles down the stairs.
Comes
All the
leaping down at
apples turn into
Roldar.
goblins.
The chest is a mimic goblin.
Oh god.
Well, wouldn't that be interesting?
Oh?
Fair enough.
Surprise!
They are
I
invisible.
don't like this.
Everything is a mimic goblin.
Oh, my map tools froze. There we go.
It froze due to you becoming bloody. Like,
Yeah, need to change my AC.
From beneath the table, possibly, or behind a bookshelf, 2 more goblins have launched out and gleefully stabbed poor Arenoss in the back. They have murder, quite literally, in their eyes. And cackle with glee as they see his blood fall down on the floor. Oh, god damn it. No, that shouldn't have happened. Sorry. Double take. There we go. Whew. All right. And from the armor that Arenoss was watching, something suddenly moves and basically launches out against the party. A goblin that seems to be completely insane. It has madness gleaming in its eyes. Its mouth is covered in blood, and it's wielding a huge hatchet. And it basically busts out screaming and looking around, seeing Saloro being the closest.
Saloro.
Ow.
It cackles as it cuts into Saloro, screaming in Goblin or Giant, and Roldar hears that it's basically screaming blood, murder, kill them all.
Hey.
Yes.
Saloro flinches back and surprise cries out at Arenoss, I thought you were watching that!
I don't have an excuse.
Erevan?
Do I save the wizard or do I save the sorcerer?
Save the wizard.
Okay, you said it.
Make sure you don't get in Roldar's way. Roldar may be making a quick run at Mr. Butcher.
Understandable.
I was going to say, this would be a straight line, going along that diagonal right there. It's totally
Would
a
it?
straight line.
Actually, it would be.
Yeah?
That sounds like a brilliant idea. Charge!
Whoosh.
So I will charge. I will.
You want to shift me out of the way?
I will give you the option to shift if you want to.
Okay.
I want to take your tactic.
Actually, as a charge, you can only do a basic melee.
Can you?
Yes, unless you have sort of a special feat or something that allows you to replace that basic melee with a at will power or
In
something.
that case, go ahead and make your basic melee, then it's fine.
Yeah.
+1 to hit.
Got charging bonus. I think that's all I've got.
Damn it! Fucking spider!
Yeah, the blood-crazed goblin nimbly dodges out of the way and laughs.
Erevan will not be amused by this. And you know what? Action point out the window time.
Uh-oh.
And now I will go ahead and activate Warlord's favor on him.
Ooh. Ah.
And one ally within 5 squares receives +2 power bonus to hit the target.
Okay.
And which ally do you want us to have this?
Well, since Arenoss can't reach, I'm going to give it straight to the wizard.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yep.
Arenoss.
So, remember what I said about, sparing the, the furnishings in this house? That was back when I figured, it just might have been, one goblin desperately hiding.
Yes.
Not someone who has a name tag.
This house might have to burn. We'll see.
Oh.
Permission to burn granted.
Anyway, these goblins can go fuck themselves, and I'm gonna use lightning breath on them.
Oh, wow. Yep, there goes the furniture, I guess.
Damaging the house, you say? She blew up the
Arenoss
apple.
is throwing out your paycheck.
Just gonna... it's gonna be like this.
It's not really all the furnishings over on the side where the goblins are hiding. It's fine.
The furniture should be fine with that, actually.
Fine. I'll clean it up later. It'll be good.
You sure?
One died at
Oh,
least.
jeez.
27. Wow.
You freaking one-shot him.
Yep. I missed the other one though. Does he take half damage? Or is it like minion bullshit?
Oh, let's see here. No, it would take half damage.
Alright.
It says 13 when I scroll over him. If half, 13 damage.
Right.
I will arrange that.
27. Don't blow the daily. Don't blow the daily.
I still haven't used my daily.
And I'm gonna use an action point.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the second one.
Yes. No, I can't use another lightning breath. That's my daily. Oh, and also there's a ring of lightning around Arenoss now.
All right.
And I'm gonna use.
Thunder
Yeah, let's
slam
use.
him. Okay.
And
And then destroy the furniture.
I think that might be overkill actually.
Not overkill until they're dead.
I'm gonna use an acid orb on him.
Oh, there goes the furniture.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna shift first, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to shift to avoid the furniture? No.
No, I'm gonna shift so he doesn't hit me.
Well, but if he hit you, he'd take 5 damage.
Yes, but I might die.
Or get knocked down.
We have potions of
fine.
healing for everyone.
That's fine. I can just make an inspiring word and make you use a healing surge.
And splooge.
All right, describe this.
Alright, so first Arenoss just turns around and slams his quarterstaff into the ground, and lightning shoots out in front of him, covering the goblins, and then going back, surrounding him. His eyes also starts to glow in a green sort of smoky flame as he casts this, and he then takes a step back and reaches out his hand, and a ball of acid shoots forth and hits the remaining goblin in the face.
All right.
And his head isn't there anymore.
All right. One goblin reduced to cinders and the other one melted.
Yes.
Terrific.
Okay, curious thing. If I use an action point, will I be able to charge 10 feet?
Well, what you can do is you can use your move action to move, and then your standard action to do a charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to chart. You don't have to like. It's not a full round action anymore.
No.
So as long as I charge into a tile that is threatening, that it works, or does it have to be direct to like the polar directions?
You have to charge into the first tile that you can get to.
Now, I have to ask, since this was brought up in the last session while Gryph was away, didn't you guys say that he could only move 5 squares, courtesy of his armor?
Yes.
No, 6. I'm not.
If you have, because that's heavy armor, isn't it?
Chainmail.
I think so.
Yeah, because I'm wearing chainmail, and my on my character sheet it's reduced to 5.
Yeah, 5. Okay. Don't know why my speed is 6 then.
Because it does the same on mine. It doesn't update.
Okay, well 5 then.
Yes.
Which makes this slightly more difficult.
Silly tiles in way.
Actually, you can still do it. You can charge straight to that location.
Okay, so move then standard.
Yes, move and then charge as a standard.
Okay. And as charge, I'm going to be using an encounter power, Shield Bash, which can be used in placement of a melee basic attack.
Mm-hmm.
And because I am charging, select.
Only if you're closer, I could have given you the +2 to hit.
BAM!
No, trust me. Trust me, leader. The +2 will not go to waste. He's not even bloodied yet.
I think Shield Bash has an interesting sub-power to it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find it.
Well, Saloro, I hope you have something useful for blowing away goblins.
Well,
Ready.
that would blow away Roldar too,
Yes.
or you.
You damage, push the target 1 square, and knock it down.
So it's gonna be in the corner prone.
Yeah.
Well, he basically slams into armor. And let's see here. Movement is prone.
Well, you can use your lightning power now. Just center it here.
And I'm marking him. He's mine.
Ooh, we could do it flying.
Saloro.
Okay, let's go ahead and see what we can do about... Go ahead and draw this. No, not that effect. You're doing it wrong, game. Actually, that was me doing it wrong. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a cloud of daggers on him.
Great, so he's inside an armor, while all of a sudden just daggers are flying in.
He basically popped out of the dresser and then just got slammed back into it.
And with a mere gesture, a small cloud of whirling translucent daggers stem from Saloro's fingertips and fly into the armoire. 2 dice and slice at the creature.
All we need now is the door is just a slam shot in the armoire to dance.
You hear furious screams from inside.
See, as a move action, Saloro had moved here and intended to guard the door, but it kind of, well, shit, that didn't exactly work out that well. Instead, Saloro will just move back here 1. That will end his turn.
Alvyn?
Okay, how large is this crate of apples? Can I hide behind it or like to the left of it?
That crate is kind of destroyed.
I blew them all
okay.
away.
Yeah.
So much for my plan then. I guess I'll just stand here and shoot. I will use this one. Minus
He is
2 for prone?
Yep.
Okay. Of course, yeah. And as a move action, I will move over here. Is that difficult terrain?
Yes, this would be difficult terrain, I think.
It was here, so I guess I could move here.
Alright.
I'm not disheartened.
It's not a disheartened dresser. Armor.
Alvyn?
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, those guys, we can remove them.
Oh, so none of them will be backstabbing Arenoss again.
Nope.
Too bad, Arenoss wants to die.
The Butcher takes 4 damage from being in the cloud of daggers.
Uh-huh.
Can't be bloodied.
He's not. Let's see here. Well, first of all, he needs to get up, I suppose.
And then climb back out.
Uses an action point.
He climbs back out, cursing and swearing in giant. I will kill you, wizard! Yes! And
Laura does not understand.
and he uses his standard cover to move down here.
Does that provoke an opportunity attack from Erevan?
Yes, it does.
Bling!
Melee basic. Okay.
You bloodied him! Alright!
You blooded him. When he passes by, he flies into a berserker rage. Basically, it is as something has snapped inside him, and he just howls with fury and lets loose on Saloro.
Good news, I have +1 to all my defenses.
All right.
Okay.
Am I going to throw my daily on this guy for the first time? My daily might be overkill, but I might want to do it. Okay.
Well, +1 to armor class didn't exactly help me in that situation.
No.
So it charged me, that's what it did. Because that's what it had to do, charge me, since it used its move action to stand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless it just got another free move action. Okay.
Oh, let's see here. Yes. That's all right. Okay. That is good. Erevan?
Erevan is really not amused by this. Swinging out at him as he runs past, and then seeing him quite badly injure the wizard. Erevan will gather his composure, and I think I'm going to activate my daily.
Okay.
Lead the attack.
That's weird. That doesn't pop up when you use it.
Well, mind, it's not even blacked out yet, so...
Okay, yeah, well, you hit him. It's whispered to me that you hit and hurt him.
Okay,
It's whispered to you. That's great. I'm glad it was whispered.
How much does it hurt him for? So we have an idea.
14.
Well, that's surprisingly low for that power.
Mm-hmm.
What else does your daily power do?
It also does every ally within 5 squares of me. Now it gets 1 plus my intelligence, so that would be 4. Onto their attack rolls till the end of the encounter. To this guy.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
So pretty much everyone except Alvyn has +4 to hit this guy.
You can always use it by just clicking it and don't target the goblin. Just make a general roll for it, so we can see the text.
And Erevan, I guess, will... I'm not sure what he's going to do. I guess that's all Erevan will do.
Okay. Arenoss? I think you're muted.
Yes, I was. So I can push this guy outside the house. I don't know how useful that will be, though. I guess he will stop hitting Saloro.
You know for a fact that that Amelie and Aaron and little baby Vera is out there.
Alright. And I can't move, so I can push him behind Saloro, but that won't help. Alright.
I'm not afraid.
Oh well, I'm gonna move here and cast Acid Orb on him.
Remember, +4 to hit.
Oh, nice.
This will be to the end of the encounter, so...
Which could be right after your attack roll.
It could be!
There we go.
Alright. Where's the damage? Done?
Yes. Minor action to sustain my daily.
Okay. Roldar?
Roldar will walk up here for combat advantage.
I don't threaten him in melee with my orb.
He will not combat advantage. But he is going to Tide of Iron, little Graysgurt here. And so that's a +4 on this little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, +4 to hit.
Okay. He's getting marked anyway. He's mine.
Okay.
Do anything apart from attack me, you're getting humped.
Okay.
Getting humped.
That's
He actually says that in Giant.
Saloro?
I haven't been marked or anything myself, so shifting will not incur an opportunity attack, right, DM?
That is correct.
Okay. Saloro will shift back, heavily wounded, bleeding, the robe and cloak torn in numerous places from the attack, something Saloro will have to repair later. The lips behind the veil curled into a sneer, and he cries out, "We'll see whether Bane saves you now!" And let's go ahead and get another cloud of daggers to... I said let's go ahead and get another cloud of daggers on him! Okay, you know what, fine. Declares a cloud of daggers on a square. You know what, fuck you, Java. We don't have to have nice things. Go ahead and give me my +4 to attack. And let's see what happens. The server has disconnected whenever I tried to make that attack roll.
How interesting.
We didn't see it, so it's not...
It's fine. I did roll a 20. It dealt 8 personal force damage, but whenever I reconnect to the server, I'll just roll again then.
Okay. Do you need to be kicked?
I don't know. You're the DM. Do you see me in the server log?
You might need to kick him, because I've not seen him disconnect.
Oh, take a look.
Did you also include your +4 to hit?
Yes.
Yes, it was a roll of 20 and it dealt 8 force damage, but I'll go ahead and just re-roll it again. Fine. That's probably why I wasn't drawing it, because I'd
Let's see.
actually been disconnected.
So we kick. Get out! Alright, try now. Hooray.
Loading campaign. Loading campaign. Loading campaign. 132 objects to load in this campaign. Alright, take me back to the campaign combat area, Mr. Wizard. There we go. Alright. Let us attempt to draw again. There we go. Let's see whether Cloud of Daggers will work in this reality. That was not as much damage as you worked in the other reality. Alright, that ends Saloro's turn.
Okay. Alvyn?
Okay, I would assume I can get cover right here, right?
Well... Sure.
Hide behind that plank.
Yeah, you're basically trying to hide behind the debris.
Oh, they're destroyed. Yeah.
You could probably get cover back here, behind the laundry basket. Or perhaps behind here, behind the stairs.
Guess
The laundry
I'll go
basket.
behind the laundry basket then. I should be able to move there. Yes.
The sniper position.
Or can I? That's 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I can. And then I can make a stealth check.
Mhm.
And hopefully do some damage, because I'm not doing much right now.
Let me check this.
Am I hidden?
I'm gonna check.
Okay.
It's hold. That's 4.
Perception.
Yes.
I am, okay. Okay,
And you kill him.
Nice.
suppose that worked.
Quite viciously. Describe.
Alvyn, while trying to get to a more advantaged position, he is not quite the person who likes to fight in the open. Jumps behind a laundry basket, takes aim, and with a single shot, right into the face, takes down the goblin.
Alright. He clatters to the ground, blood pumping everywhere, and he drops his hatchet. At the sound of this, you hear someone approach outside, and you hear Sheriff Hemlock basically address you. What in the heavens is going on?
Goblins.
What?
And many of them.
Goblins, but how?
Roldar leans down, picks up the goblin by the head, or what remains of it, and shows.
Goblins.
Sheriff, would you like to come in and investigate?
Yes, I think that's best. Amelie, wait outside, please. I need to see this.
Ignore the minor bit of acid damage over there by the bookshelf.
I hardly think this is time for flippancy, my dear sir.
Can we heal?
Yes.
Right.
Encounter's over.
Healing surge. Healing surge.
There we go.
By Avandra. He looks around. How is this even possible? How are the goblins in town still?
Goblins have their ways.
Looks like, oh, poor Alagast. He tried to fight them, no doubt.
Same with the dog over there.
Yes. He looks around grimly. Are we sure that this is all of them?
We're
We haven't checked upstairs
we
yet.
haven't- Yes, we haven't checked upstairs.
He nods, I see. Well, he looks around. I suppose everything down here is correct. Can I entrust you to check upstairs? I need to talk to Amelie. Try to explain this to her.
Yes,
Of course.
sir.
Thank you. And he moves grimly outside.